ever met someone who treats your kindness like an all-you-can-eat buffet. No thank you, no improvement, just endless refills. Yeah, you're not generous. You're their unpaid emotional intern. We've been told since kindergarten that helping everyone makes us good people. But sometimes helping the wrong people isn't kindness. It's self-destruction in slow motion. Marcus Aurelius would have said, "Don't waste your energy on things that don't grow you." Translation: stop fixing dumpster fires that clearly enjoy being on fire. So grab your metaphorical toga. We're diving into the 6 kinds of people you should not help, unless you enjoy donating your sanity to lost causes. 1. The professional victim. This one collects tragedies like NFTS. Every story starts with, "You won't believe what happened to me." Spoiler, we already do, because it's the same story every week. They don't want help. They want attention, sympathy, and someone to validate their endless misery subscription plan. Seneca once said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." These people build condos in that imagination. If you offer advice, they ghost you. You offer solutions, they tell you it's complicated. The professional victim doesn't want a ladder, they want company in the hole. Helping them isn't compassion, it's co-signing their drama mortgage. 2. The gratitude black hole. You give, they take. And somehow you end up apologizing. They treat kindness like Wi-Fi, free, invisible, and available 24/7. They never say thank you because gratitude requires self-awareness, and they've deleted that app. Marcus Aurelius would call this the person who consumes the gifts of others as if they were owed. You buy them lunch, they complain about the restaurant, and you help them move, they say the truck was too small. You could literally give them your kidney and they'd ask if it came in a better color. Helping these people is like pouring water into a bucket with no bottom. You're not building bridges, you're filling black holes. 3. The arrogant sage. The self-proclaimed expert who already knows everything. They don't want your help, they want your applause. Epictetus warned us, it is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows. Translation: don't bother explaining fire safety to someone who insists their hair gel is flame retardant. These folks confuse pride for power and confidence for competence. They'll ask for feedback and then fight you for giving it. They don't want growth, they want validation with a side of superiority complex. You can't pour wisdom into a cup that's already overflowing with ego. The arrogant sage must fall, crash, and realize that being right all the time isn't the same as being wise. 4. The morally bankrupt, aka the friendly villain. Now this one's tricky because they look charming. They say things like loyalty means everything while secretly stealing your Netflix password and your peace of mind. They don't just make mistakes, they monetize them. They lie, manipulate, cheat, and smile through it all. And when caught, they don't apologize. They pivot like a politician in an election year. Seneca's rule still holds: associate with those who make you better. If helping someone makes you worse, you're not a savior. You're an accessory. These people don't need rescuing. They need distance, preferably measured in light years. 5. The glorious fool. No, not the harmless, funny kind. This is the person who refuses to learn even after life sends them pop-up ads in the form of consequences. They date the same toxic partner 5 times and call it destiny. They quit jobs every 6 months because the universe has a plan. Their motto: it'll work out somehow. It won't. Not until they actually work it out. Epictetus again. Experience is the teacher of the fool, and the fool learns in no other school. These folks think rock bottom is just a scenic viewpoint, and if you jump in to save them, They'll grab you by the ankle and say, let's drown together. Help them once, fine. Help them twice, understandable. And help them a third time, congratulations. You just got promoted to assistant fool. 6. The Master Manipulator. They don't take, they inspire you to give. It's psychological judo. They start with a sob story. My car broke down, my ex stole my dog, and my aura's off. You reach for your wallet before realizing you've just been emotionally pickpocketed. The manipulator studies empathy like a college major. They know good people hate feeling guilty, so they weaponize your kindness. Seneca might have called them those who counterfeit friendship for advantage. Modern translation, they smile while slowly subscribing you to their drama. Once you see through it and say no, they turn the script. Suddenly, you're the villain. They'll rally the crowd, cry injustice, and move on to their next rescuer. Helping them isn't noble, it's enabling a parasite with a better PR team. Stoic reflection. Here's the truth. Not everyone wants to be helped. Some people want to stay broken because it's familiar. It gives them identity, attention, or excuses. Marcus Aurelius would write about these folks like this. Waste no more time arguing about what a good person should be. Be one. And being a good person sometimes means saying no, not with anger, but with wisdom. How to protect your peace. Practical Stoic wisdom. So how do you help wisely? 1. Check motives. Are you helping to genuinely uplift someone or to avoid feeling guilty? Epictetus. When someone is properly grounded in life, they shouldn't have to look outside themselves for approval. 2. Watch results. If your help produces gratitude and growth, great. If it produces dependence, drama, or deja vu, step back. 3. Respect consequences. Sometimes the kindest act is non-interference. Let people meet their lessons. Don't block life's curriculum. 4. Guard your energy like a sacred resource. Your time, peace, and mental bandwidth aren't infinite. Spend them where there's return, not regret. Modern examples. 2-to-1 ratio of humor and truth. That friend who borrows money like it's a Netflix trial. The ex who texts you, I've changed, but still types from the same couch of lies. The co-worker who keeps messing up and calling it Mercury retrograde. The sibling who just needs a place to stay and brings emotional luggage instead of rent. Seneca would probably sigh and say, you become like those you surround yourself with. So if your circle looks like a support group for bad decisions, maybe stop handing out free therapy. Philosophical close. You're not cruel for walking away. You're wise for knowing where your peace ends and someone else's chaos begins. The Stoics never said, don't care. They said, care intelligently. Because if you try to save everyone, you'll end up needing saving yourself. Marcus Aurelius fought wars, lost children, led an empire, and still said, the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Meaning, don't let toxic people turn you bitter. Be calm, not cold. Be clear, not cruel. So here's your homework. Check your contacts list. Find the person who only calls when they need something. Yeah, that one. Now channel your inner Stoic and practice saying the sacred word, no. Because every time you say no to the wrong person, you say yes to your peace, your purpose, and your sanity. If this video hit a nerve, congrats. Your inner philosopher's waking up. Stick around, we got more Stoic sarcasm, more ancient wisdom, and definitely more modern chaos to decode. Until then, guard your peace and help wisely, and remember, you're not a rescue mission, you're a human being.